Hey, it's Tali from Water and Outdoors here, and today I'm going to take you through our reviews of the best inflatable kayaks in Australia. The full written reviews and links to individual reviews are available on our website, waterandoutdoors.com.au. Please also note that today's reviews are kept at under about $1,200 because it's a bit more realistic for people who are just starting out. There are now so many inflatable kayaks out there, and you may notice that some look really similar, but for really different prices. Cheaper kayaks are often far less durable and really horrible to paddle. Here are our basic rules for making sure that you're choosing the best inflatable kayak. Most importantly, is it going to suit your needs? If you want to tour for days or get a high-speed kayak, you're going to need something longer and narrower, about 70 centimeters wide. If you're a recreational paddler, you want to go for something that's wider and more stable, around 85 centimeters in width. Any more than that, it's going to affect your paddling efficiency. And do you want to paddle by yourself or with a friend? This video focuses on one-person inflatable kayaks, but we have another one on two-person inflatable kayaks. So if that's your thing, head over and watch that one. Next, make sure it's easy to set up and pack down. Fewer valves of a matching type are easier to inflate, and PVC is much easier to dry off than the material types. A firmer kayak is going to make all the difference to your paddling experience. A firmer kayak is going to make it much easier to cut through the water than a soft, spongy one. Consider whether it has a hard plastic molded bow and stern or not, or whether it has drop stitch or tech stitch, which is essentially two pieces of material that are woven together by tiny little threads that, when inflated, become really, really firm, almost to the comparison of a hard shell kayak. Also, look for a fin of some kind. This one's called a removable skeg. So the bottom of your kayak needs to find a way to stay straight in the water. Otherwise, you'll go insane trying to paddle in a straight line. Well-shaped kayaks with plastic molded bow and stern will naturally want to paddle straight, but the fin is extra tracking assistance for beginner paddlers. And finally, consider the weight of your kayak and how easy it is to lug around. So under 10 kgs is ideal, but then 10 to 12 is still manageable. And also make sure it comes with a bag that doubles as a backpack. So with all that in mind, let's count down our top 10 inflatable kayaks. Number 10 was the Intex Challenger. This little guy is insanely cheap and actually handles pretty well with its long removable skeg. Its downsides are that it's a squeeze to sit in, it's got a very spongy feel that you lose most of your paddling efficiency to, and the materials aren't as durable as others. We scored it a 5.8. At number 9, the Aquamarina Laxo. It's well constructed and appears durable, but it's covered in a slow drying fabric, drags in the water, and it doesn't have a really firm floor. We scored it a 6. At 8 is the Intex Excursion Pro K1. It's stable and easy to handle, and it comes at a good price. Being cheap though, the materials aren't super durable, and the included paddle and pump aren't great. We'd replace those. We scored it a 6.4. Number 7 is the Inuit Cruising Kayak. It's durable and stable for beginners, and it has a drop stitch floor. However, it's relatively heavier and has a bulky hull shape and is also covered in polyester fabric that takes ages to dry off. We gave it a 6.6. Our number 6 was the Advanced Elements Lagoon 1, which is reasonably priced, lightweight and maneuverable, but again, the cover is a slow drying fabric and it's more involved to set up. It's also a 6.6. Number 5 is the Aquaglide Navarro 110, which is comfortable, stable, durable, and has a spray skirt to keep you warm and dry. But it does have some major downsides like mismatched valves and slow drying fabric, and it's relatively expensive. So we gave it a 7. Number 4 is the Advanced Elements Advanced Frame Ultralight, which is light, stable, tracks and handles well in the water, and packs into a convenient backpack. However, the setup is complicated, and again, the fabric covering takes a long time to dry. So for that reason, we gave it a 7.6. Our number 3 spot goes to the Inuit X500, a really well-designed drop-stitch kayak with a V-shaped hull that glides nicely through the water. Its downside is that it's quite unstable. It got an 8. Number 2 is the Aquaglide Mackenzie 105, which is versatile, handles really well, is light, and quick and easy to set up. Its big disadvantage is that there's no drop stitch to be seen, so it gets an 8.6. And at number 1, the Razor Kayaks R1 Ultra. It has a firm tech-stitched floor. It's stable, durable, maneuverable, light, easy to set up and dry. On the whole, it was brilliant and we gave it a 9.4. So there you have it, our favorite kayaks and why we chose them. If you've tried out any of these kayaks before, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, or head over to Water and Outdoors for more reviews on some other awesome products.